this is rich. Oh, this is rich. Andrew Cuomo, the former governor of New York, who had to step down because it came out that he was a sex pest, not because he was responsible for the deaths of a bunch of old folks in nursing homes during COVID. But when the whole sex pest thing came out, eventually he did have to step down. So now he wants to run for mayor. So you had to step down from being a governor because you're a creep. And now you want to be mayor. Here's what I have to say to that, okay? Fuck you and fuck no. We need somebody in New York City who's going to represent New York City. We already have enough people on the payroll of the Israeli regime, okay? We don't need another one. We already have enough elected officials in this city that do the bidding and put the Israeli regime first. We need somebody who's going to put the interests of New Yorkers first. So he's not only considering a run for New York City mayor. I think I said considering earlier. Maybe I said he was running. He's considering it. But he also is going to represent Netanyahu, the war criminal, the butcher. He's going to be representing him at the ICC, along with Alan Dershowitz. Just waiting for them to announce Anthony Weiner's going to join the team too. It's a who's who of... So I want every New Yorker to understand this. This corrupt Zionist wants to run for New York City mayor so that he can do the bidding of a foreign government and put their interests first over yours, joining the legal defense team of a butcher, a war criminal, one of the most horrifying war criminals we have seen since World War II. This is the equivalent of representing the Nazis after World War II. And as he said in the clip, he's proud of it. He's proud to represent these war criminals. So because he's now going to be on the dream team of predators, naturally he's going in front of the Israeli regime's lobby to kiss their feet and brag about how he passed laws banning anti-Semitism, which is not a thing. Like, just listen to this insane fucking cringery.
The denial that so many of our people and institutions are in. You know what they say about Rabbi Cohen? That he went missing and then his body was found. He didn't go missing and his body wasn't found. He was taken by terrorists and he was murdered. And that's anti-Semitism.
Wait, so now all of a sudden you care about dehumanizing and passive language? Oh, really? Because he just said that by saying found, that's anti-Semitism. Okay, so then what do you call all of the articles that have come out over the last year using dehumanizing passive language when talking about the Palestinian people? What do you call that then?
Even here in the state of New York, 1.6 million Jewish people. And we have Hamas demonstrating in the street with masks.
Hamas in the street marching. Oh my gosh. Like, this guy wants to be the mayor, okay? What he's saying is that people like you and me who march in those protests for Palestine are Hamas. And his ass wants to make it illegal for us to protest against the genocide. That's what he's saying. Stand shoulder to shoulder with the regime and make sure nobody can protest against their genocide. I'll do it in New York and I'll do it at the ICC. Fuck you.
This is the moment that counts. This is the moment that is going to be in the history books. This is the pivotal moment. And this is the moment when true friends stand up and shoulder to shoulder and fight for the state of Israel.
Oh, this is certainly a pivotal moment in history that will be in the history books, but you seem to think that you're going to be on the right side of that. Yeah, this is going to be in the history books, but not in the way that you think, bro. Not enough people point out how fucking weird and sus it is that elected officials or ex-elected officials like this make it like in order to be an American, you have to support the Israeli regime. It's kind of a requirement of being a good American. Like, don't you think that's fucking weird? Imagine if we did that with like Turkey.
The Prime Minister against the arrest warrant at the ICC. In the state of New York, we set the example here. Anti-Semitism is law and law. It is illegal. It is illegal. I sign the law. Prosecute the law.
There were so many ridiculous things in that video that it's kind of hard to know where to start, but he's an authoritarian. Let's start there. He's an authoritarian. Thinking that he's going to be in charge of banning anti-Semitism. First of all, that's not a thing. That's like saying you're going to ban sexism or you're going to ban racism. You can't ban hate speech in a supposedly free country with the First Amendment. And let's put aside for a second the fact that this hack is conflating just acknowledging the murder of Palestinians with anti-Semitism. antisemitism. The fact that he's bragging about wanting to regulate people's speech and make laws against the First Amendment should remind you of what a little petty authoritarian he is. Not to mention his incredible history of corruption as governor and all the chicanery that he did to help the Republicans and undermine the Democrats. Like, he is such a hack. This is a hard no, okay? This is a hard no. There are so many reasons why he should never be in public life again. Why are you here? Why are you here? You are an embarrassment. You are a disgrace. You need to go back into hiding. Like, I'm so tired of these losers failing up and getting rewarded for destroying shit. He should be under investigation, not running for mayor. Did anyone ever investigate the ties he had to those hospitals during COVID and the donations he got from them, or nah? This motherfucker is really going to join the team to represent Netanyahu at the ICC. Like, can we just take all these creeps and put them back on the Lolita Express one way to the island and they can all just live there? Please tell us if he ends up being serious about getting in the race and who is running against him so we can rally around them.